Hi everyone! So thank you for tuning in to the first of our Rinka Wellbeing series, and what we're going to kick off talking about is the relationship between fitness and mental health and well-being for your kids. So as we all know, being physically active helps our kids develop strong healthy bones, healthy muscles, strong hearts and lungs. It helps them have a healthy body weight. But what we don't always focus enough on is the positive impact that physical activity has on our children's mental well-being. So there's just a few little points on this that I really want you to start thinking about, because the more you understand the benefits, the easier it's going to be for you to implement change. So the first thing, and no more than adults, the first thing that exercise does is give us that release of happy hormones. So our endorphin level rises and we get that instant mood lifter. It's exactly the same for the kids. So don't forget, when they go back to school, they're going to have to get back into routine of sitting still. They're going to have little pent up anxieties. There's going to be energy there that needs to be burned. So making sure that when they get home, you're providing that opportunity to them to shake off the day, to work through those nerves, and to get a chance just to work those wiggles out is going to be really important. But instantly they're going to feel better. Now, the other thing that then has a knock-on effect to is the quality of sleep that kids get. So the more energy that they burn, the more energy that they have, the better they sleep, which in turn leads to them feeling better in the morning and having more energy. So it's all a real loop, it's a cycle, and it's all connected. So by starting to increase kids' activity during the day, we're starting to lift their mood, we're starting to knock the anxiety on the head, we're starting to help them sleep better, we're starting to help them feel better in general. And the other thing then that's also really important is the impact that has on their self-confidence. So for us here at Rinka, children's self-confidence is actually the most important key, because the more confident they feel when it comes to fundamental movement skills, when it comes to knowing their own bodies and how they work, the more likely they are to stay engaged with health and fitness as they grow. So the more confidence that we can give kids in relation to health and fitness at a young age, the better we're setting them up for life. So if you think of a child learning to hop, skip, jump, run, the better they get at that, the more emphasis they put on understanding that exercise makes them feel good. They understand an appreciation for what their body can do as opposed to what their body looks like. So it's really important that from that young age, we are giving them that positive relationship and that positive connection. And I suppose the biggest thing for parents at this point is making this sort of exercise and movement normal. We want kids to look at exercise the same way as they look at brushing their hair, as they look at putting on their uniform. And we want all of these little benefits to be felt every single day. So our suggestions always are, make it fun. Never make it a punishment. It's never about something that you have to do. Exercise is something that you get to do. Make it a family thing that you do together. Go for a walk before dinner. Make your obstacle course. Practice your animal skills. There's so many little ideas that we've shared with you over the last wee while to help improve the amount of energy that your kids are burning, the amount of physical activity that they're getting. So it's at this point, I think it's really important that we can't put this all back on schools and say, right, well, they're back at school now, it's up to teachers to make sure they get their PE. That's not the message that we want to work on. We want to help parents feel confident in helping kids increase the amount of activity that they're getting. So if you have a child that's really, really adverse to it, find a way that works for them. So a little late night walk. This is something that we find people really enjoy because it's a bonding time, it's a fun experience. If your child hates sport, introduce them to dance, to movement, to yoga. If your child hates music, buy them a hula hoop, a skipping rope, ball. But it's about doing it together, doing it with them, making it fun, and developing that relationship with them. So just to cap all that up, what we're really talking about here is the mental and well-being importance of increasing your children's activity and making sure that it's something you do every single day Start with small changes. Start with introducing 10-minute active breaks. Start with a walk before or after dinner. Start with star jumps before we brush our teeth. But make it routine, and remember that the reason you're doing it is for all the mental and well-being benefits that your kids are going to get out of it. Hope that helps. Let me know if you try any of those ideas, and we will see you all again on Thursday.